Hey, it's Francis. Now, today I want to speak about prop firms. Yes, the biggest opportunity for the retail trader just like you and just like me to make the most out of the industry. Now, the big problem with prop firms and always has been is a trust issue. There is a trust issue in trading across the board. But let's rewind and go back to where prop firms kind of started. Now, Forex was massive. Forex. Probably all of you watching this video probably got into trading and their first one was a GBP or the cable or the USD. Many moons ago, that was me. And prop firms were a massive way for people to make a lot of money in the Forex. Now the regulations came in and all these so-called firms that were just scams, they were gone very quickly. That then brought a lot of people from Forex into futures. And I, for one, went from crypto to futures at the beginning of 2024, the back end of 2023, purely based on the fact that I didn't have to keep using my own capital in crypto. And futures, for me, didn't want to go into Forex, been there before, didn't like that. And futures was, for me, was highly regulated, a lot more trust in the industry than any other asset class, whether that's Forex, whether that's crypto. And purely based to the fact that prices were the same across the board, and the big players on the big streets, and we know when the hedge funds trade a lot of futures and options contracts. So for me, prop firms, when I seen going into the futures industry, was an absolute must for me. And I've got to be honest, a game changer for me and my community. Many people in my community now have been taking payouts. They couldn't have probably done that if they remained in crypto and using their own capital. But there is still a lot of dodgy, for want of a better word, things going on in the prop space. Now, because the regulations in Forex has obviously been harsh on the Forex prop firm, futures now, there is companies jumping up left, right, and center. And that has then brought a lot of scrutiny. That has brought a lot of unprofessionalism. And you can see that across any social media platform that you are on. You only have to go onto Twitter to see how bad the industry is trying to become. Now, I believe the CME, etc., and the big players in futures, they want to allow this to happen like it was maybe in Forex. A lot of bigger players are in the future space, and I don't think they will allow that. And the regulations will obviously put a stop to that. And you can kind of see that already with some companies obviously trying to change their rules. Now, how's prop firms going to benefit you, and why have I done this video? Well, I've done this video because if you was to go and start your trading journey, like many of you are, using your own capital can be a problem. I had someone reach out to me via email. They watched a YouTube video, actually yesterday's stream, forgive me for that. And they sent an email, and I thought I'd have a conversation with them. And they've been using their own capital full time to be around their family. And they're really struggling. They're losing a lot of money with their capital. So prop firms gives you that opportunity for a very low entry barrier to get into the prop firm space and take payouts. Now, there's been a big problem with this 20 accounts and all these types of things. And I'm not going to name names of accounts, only Topstep, which are by far the best. And if you want to use them, you can use that link. But the industry is starting to get a little bit of a bad name, and there's already a trust issue within the prop firm. So how are you going to go about using prop firms, and what's the best thing for you to do? Now, first of all, I would use prop firms where they've got a history of paying out. Okay, and again, there is a handful, and they've been around a long time, where you know you're going to get paid out. I'm not going to ask you for crazy videos or crazy evidence, or say you can't DCA and your payout is delayed by a month and 2 months. You're probably not going to get paid, and they change the rules while you're waiting for a payout, and then you're not eligible for your payout. If you're in the prop firm space, you know exactly who what company I'm speaking about. But that's not going to allow you and give you trust. So my personal honest opinion is stay away from those types of companies, especially when you're first starting to get into prop firms, because you want that first payout. You want your hard work, and you want to get paid for all the hard work and maybe the years of the emotional distress and capital that you've already lost and those types of things. You want to get that first payout. And once you get that first payout, the rest of your journey is not going to be as frustrating. Whether you lose combines and evaluations or XFAs, they're not going to be as frustrating because you've taken something out of the market. Whereas if you was to go for these other companies that promise you 20 accounts and you can go straight in at 20 accounts, you might get a payout denied and you might be sitting on $20,000-$30,000 for your first payout, and then you get a payout denied because of that issue. So I'm not saying don't use those types of ones, because they're very, very good leverage, and many people do get paid out. But to get yourself into this space, to get used to the space, I suggest that you use the best one for me, which is obviously Topstep. Obviously, I work with them now as well, and I wouldn't recommend them to anybody if I did not think that they was the best, and they've been the best by me. And our community will be obviously evidence for that. Many of them are doing well with that now, passing their combines, taking payouts, which is excellent to see. And they're getting payouts within 72 hours. Topstep also have their own platform, their own trading platform, their own support team. They'll get back to you straight away. They've now got a call-in, a old school call-in help desk that you can speak with them as well. So I want to make this video because I get a lot of questions of, what company should I go with? How have you found prop firms? What has it benefit? How has it benefited you as a trader, etc.? And hands down, regardless of whether you go with Topstep or any other prop firm, it's the best way for you to get into trading. For a fee of $49 or £45 or whatever it is in the UK at the moment, for you to get the opportunity to go and earn money along the way you can't do that anywhere else. If you want to trade futures back in the day on your own, the fees were huge for you could even get a seat. If you want to trade your own capital, like when we was trading crypto, you had to have a big amount of money, and then the emotions are completely different. And the new trader, and I for one lost a fortune at first trading my own capital, because you don't understand the emotional journey that you're going to have to go on, the self-development, the ups and downs, and controlling the distractions, and basically locking yourself off from the world to become good at this craft. When money's involved with that and your own capital, again, it's another added stress. Some people may be quitting their jobs to do this, and all these types of things that I hear and deal with in our community. So when it comes to prop firms, people, what I'm saying is do your due diligence. Have a look at how the CEO behaves when it comes to payouts, when it comes to dealing with their community, when it comes to whether they're on X, whether they're on Discord, whether they're on YouTube or whatever they do. How do they come across? Do they look like a reliable and sound like a reliable person? And are their actions matching up to what they are saying? If they are saying that they're going to do this 1 week, and then 5 weeks later or 2 weeks later, it's not happened and you still haven't received your payout, or the rules have changed again, it's probably not the best place to be obviously putting your hard-earned capital into the industry. So prop firms, absolute must. Make sure you do your due diligence on the best ones. Topstep by far is the best one for me, and you can go across the board, and they're the ones that always pay you. They're the ones that always have support and the best platform. There are others. I'm not going to say that you should only go with them. There are others. That is something that you need to go into, and have a strategical plan of how you're going to use this leverage to get you as the best trader. It's the best way to trade. It's not a demo, whereas in a demo there's no sort of emotions, you have no skin in the game. With evaluations, you have a skin in the game, and you have a great opportunity to make a decent amount of money. Now, as I've said before, if you want to use our link, you don't even have to use our link to obviously purchase anything. Just by you clicking the link, our Topstep link, via this channel, it highlights and informs Topstep that you've come via our channel. That's all we ask for you to do. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do nothing. Hit the like and hit the link and do all the YouTube jazz. That will really obviously help the channel. And if you want to work in our private group mentorship with me one-on-one, book a call. We will get you funded in those 12 weeks. We'll give you the skills to get funded in the 12 weeks. Of course, you have to do the work and control your emotional side of it. But if you want to obviously get to that funded stage where you can start taking money out of the market, make sure you hit the link below, book a call with me. It's personally with me, and we can see if you are a good fit for us and we are a good fit for you. So as always, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.